Hello, folks. Welcome to the Hello World Podcasting with Magdalena. How is everybody doing? Listen, I just wanted to thank you and appreciate, for tuning in. It was quite a bit a while for my last podcasting, but you know, um, there's so much going on, so I kind of sometimes like to step back for a while, as I always say this in the podcasting, and just try to absorb what's really going on. And right now, we have a pretty wild scenarios all around the world, and it's a lot of stuff going on. So I will try to kind of summarize or put a couple of points together and see what direction we may go. For those who are new to my podcasting, I just wanted to let you know that I'm doing a personal mastery here, practically using astrology as a GPS. So to see ahead a little, what we may expect or what may show up, and see how we can handle the energies or integrate these energies or recognize what opportunities are these energies are actually showing us. And today it's very intense day, actually, already yesterday, because we have a full moon in Sagittarius, and the sun is in Gemini, and at the same time we have eclipse. So okay, before we go into the interpretation or summarizing what's really going on, let me actually go through the planets where they are. We have right now a Gemini sun, as I said, moon in Sagittarius. Mercury is in Cancer. Oh my God, it's very sensitive. And then we have Venus in Gemini retrograde. Mars is in Pisces. Jupiter is in Capricorn. Saturn in Aquarius retrograde. Uranus in Taurus, Neptune in Pisces, Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn, Chiron in Aries, through North in Gemini retrograde again, and through Lilith in Taurus. So, and retrograde, okay. So what we are dealing here, it's a lot, folks. We have 2, 4, 6 planets going retrograde, and more coming. So as we are facing this intense time of whatever we want to call it globally, lockdown, shutdown, very even difficult, because there are so many perspective on that whole thing. And and then we have the riots on the street right now all over, and everything is impacting everything else, folks. But I was kind of trying to see the deeper picture, because what I recognize, actually, what is really happening right now, if I'm looking for my analytical brain, it just nothing makes sense. So I decided to look this from the point of energies, in what energies are actually behind all these happenings, okay. And I'm actually just reading right now a book, Chakra Prescription in Homeopathy. And what was very interesting to me was that the first chakra is, to his interpretation, is actually related to Saturn. And I said, holy cow, that is very interesting, because we have so much going on right now, actually, in Capricorn energy. We have a Pluto in Capricorn, we have a Jupiter in Capricorn, and Saturn just moved from Capricorn in March and into Aquarius, and right now it's retrograding, and it's only 1.24 degree in Aquarius, and it's going back into the uh, Capricorn energy. So what was fascinating to me, and then all of a sudden I realized the deeper meaning actually what we are dealing here. But again, folks, this is my own interpretation. There are so many other interpretations, but as we all know that every a new puzzle can help to fit into the bigger picture here. So what I realize, what we are dealing on the different level here, as things the writer talks about in the book about the Saturn in Capricorn, is this: unless we master the Capricorn energy, not the Capricorn, the Saturn, and being in Capricorn, it's about the structure and everything else. We cannot move forward because we are not understanding how to handle these energies. And I said, wow, that makes so much sense. If you take this whole situation, what's really going on in the world right now, it's about the structure crumbling, and on the other side, people are actually standing up for their sovereignty. Okay, that's pretty amazing. And if we actually connect that to the Capricorn, not the Capricorn, to the Uranus in Taurus, then it makes total sense, because Taurus is about voicing ourselves, Uranus is about freeing or yes, exactly, freeing ourselves, or Uranus is look like a lightning that will hit the structure and say, okay, everything what is not serving us has to go. Okay, the same way as the Pluto, but the Pluto is actually going more on the soul level. It's much deeper than actually the Capricorn. Capricorn is actually helping us to understand the daily structure, and to force us, especially in the Capricorn, to recognize you have to be grounded, you have to know what's really going on. But what is very interesting to me too, that what really hit me, is that it's also about the Constitution, okay, being in Capricorn, and Pluto, Saturn being about the structure. I said, holy moly, now I am getting what is really going on the deeper level. Because what is really happening in the world with all this pandemic, let's go in that, the whole new communication network they are trying to implement, you know what I'm talking about, it's actually destabilizing or upgrounding the physical vehicle. Okay, and so right now, the way I'm feeling it, that these two energy are so head on head that I mean, it's very difficult actually even to bring a whole new what direction do we want to go right now. You cannot bring huge planes here because everything is just actually falling apart. When you're listening to many other channels, everybody is bringing their own piece. So to understand what's really going on, we need a lot of putting the dots together. And right now, we just passed this whole health breakdown. Yeah, I don't want to go into the naming because we are in the incredible censorship, folks, that is happening right now. Excuse me. And so now, I mean, first we were dealing with impeachment, Russiagate impeachment, and now with this whole health crisis, and then that didn't work, and now this race card, okay, and obviously I would say even the race card is not working anymore because people are actually waking up and recognizing that how we are, uh, uh, people are getting used for those three-letter agencies or even deeper uh, ground or deeper energies that are actually beyond all these movements and getting financed and paid for. And that is pretty sad, I have to say that, because a lot of people are falling for that, and that is showing up that a lot of people are still in pain, unresolved issue, and right now it's very easy to trigger you. So it's all about self-awareness, but also on some level, actually, the physical vehicle is right now attacked, but at the same time, on the deeper level, it's our energy level also attacked. So what became clear to me is that I had this aha moment, I think a day or 2 days ago, that wait a minute, what if I'm taking right now Saturn ruling, related to the first house, not first house but to the first chakra. So what if you have the vehicle and then take the what's the name root chakra and kind of see this as a look like one disc, okay, that can rotate, and see this as a different, or all the 12 sign on this disc, and it just look like as you're rotating. So right now we are moving, we are actually forced to integrate to the max until maybe December, before everything moves again into the Aquarius. But we will still have the Pluto until 2024 in Capricorn, but Pluto is not related actually to the first chakra, okay? But right now, if we are looking this disc, and if it's as it's turning, so it turns, into from Capricorn into the Aquarius, and now going again retrograde, meaning, okay guys, let's go back and really ground ourselves and recognize what's really going on. Uh, uh, right now we are really trying to understand what it means to be sovereign, standing up for the truth, and also, being grounded in the Constitution. Okay, so that we know how to hold ourselves or our energy. Okay, and then it will go into the Aquarius. In the Aquarius, what was very interesting to me is that we are dealing right now with the communication system, EMF and all the, what I'm talking about, the biggest fight right now that we are seeing actually on the planet, they're trying to implement. And how is actually that related to the frequencies, folks? Okay. If we understand that everything is energy, then I strongly believe that we can find ways to master every frequency. But because we've been living so much in the physical manifestation and not paying attention to the frequencies or understanding the frequencies, that will become actually our Aquarius lesson. Okay, the technology, how we are using the technology, and actually also, how we are handling the frequencies.